was shaking all the limbs by who knows, by now. So before we go any further, bring that in there. There we go. All right. So how are you? This is nothing. Don't. No one needs to tune in this. I'm going to be doing a relaxation video later, and I'm just going to get some shit out real quick. It's nothing like violent or anything like that, but I just wanted to talk about some of the stuff in India. I was working this morning, and just like the idea of Zerakai, I had like Aya's first run in with Zerakai, and either I don't know if it can be his or someone's, and turns out they've run into him before. Zerakai, in my world, it's not a demon, it's not a devil, it's not a deity, it's not good, it's not bad. It's chaotic change. A wind, a rain, a death in the family, on and on. A victory, an unexpected victory, an unexpected attack that leads to an unexpected victory, with a bit of loss in there. We lost some of the corn and the stock in this latest kobold raid. And then we had a few kids pass. But we now know where their lair is, and we cleaned it out, and kobold attacks in this area is not going to be a thing anymore. We cleared up that den. Now we have stations on there, people to watch it, so they will not take root there ever again. Zerakai's been here, as always. Just like last season when we had that week or two when we needed rain and it didn't show up, or that week or two when we really did, that month, and it just... Remember that? Yeah, when I was bitched when we got the benefit of it. We only bitch when we lose. And that's what we consider good and bad. Did it work out for me? Yeah, that was good. Did it not work out for me? That's bad. Did it work out for me in 10 years from now, this bad thing? Yeah, then turns out it was good. Looking back, I can laugh. Because I thought my whole life was going to go in this one direction. I thought I was going to be a comedian. Turns out I was supposed to be an author. Turned out all that rejection on stage and people telling me I suck at comedy gave me a deep, darker like for comedy, but also made me a better writer. I went home and began to dream of something else. My 17th open, I kept hearing how you gotta pay your dues. I was going out and bombing and bombing and bombing. Friends were like, it happens that way, it happens. You're on a kind of a streak, And they give their ideas about stuff and you try it and it just doesn't come together and go do something else. That works out for you in the long run. Zerakai. I wanted to be a blacksmith growing up. And I wounded my arm. Or I wounded, Now, I'm doing what I love. I thought I liked that, but that's what my dad likes to do. Turns out I love drugs. I got my first dose of mare's milk. Such and such. Everybody was, had Mornsha and Tim in separate parts before that. So when I read about that, I was like, yeah, I never thought about combining them. Now I have. You know what I mean? I know what I want to be. Alchemist. I can do that with a hurt shoulder. I don't have to be holding this while wielding this. I can just be like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And I get to take some off the top, it's mine, and sell the rest. I like this life way better than slaving over a hot-ass fire. I still get a hot-ass fire, and I still get to make things that people like. I'm just decorating their minds now, so their outsides. Yes, I like the sound of that. It's rather poetic. Yeah. I ought to write that. Maybe I should be an author. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. That's what Zerakai is. At times taking actual physical form, if necessary. Like if you need an idea, I picture this kid out there he's trying to do a health spell. He knows what he has to do and he's trying to do it, and he's just like, God, and then this kind of older guy, what you doing? I'm trying to, no, I know you're trying to make him, I mean, with the mallow root, I'm, I'm chopping, it's supposed to be pressed, right? Because it dries out, yeah, and you don't get the sap, right? So, press it. It's just doing like, yeah, there you go, there you go. Now combine that. There you go. First healing potion. Who are you? I've been doing alchemy all my life. I've recognized you over here. You needed some help. I'm nobody of importance, man. Hey, well, I want to thank, and he's gone. Then, like 50 yards away, there's like a scattering of birds. And then rather deal with the fact that this old man just disappeared. You're like, man, he's fast. Even though inside your mind, you know that's just a scattering of birds. Like, oh, he must have startled them as he walked into the woods over there. How did you get over there so fast? Because you don't want to deal with the fact that this dude just disappeared. And was gone. Was there just to show you. Don't chop. Mush. So, gone. And then later on, you meet him in in another situation. Like, we've met before. Yeah? I'm like, yeah. I do recognize that smile. I don't know where. I don't know. I know. Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's a long time ago. Introduce himself, I'm not going to forget this time. Hey, you will. You know what I mean? That guy, yeah, you will. Because we're going to drink it out of your head. You know what I mean? And that causes a whole nother chain. Why are you home so late? This fucking dude. Or like, did you have fun? Yeah, this guy was down there, and he told me then, first off, I missed you. You know what I mean? Like, well, you look at, yeah, okay. You made me realize a whole lot of shit. All right, I'm gonna be better from now on. I was thinking I didn't like you going down to the bar, going down to the pub. And cut that out a little bit too. We'll have more money from around here. Yeah, that was selfish of me. It was. You need help with that? It's okay. It doesn't always have to be bad. It's just this fucking weird, chaotic thing. So you married? Yeah. I was. Loved her. I love mine. She died and I never got to really tell her. Hey, let me buy you a beer. No, I'll buy you another one. Okay. It's the chances while you have them, right? I'm gonna finish this drink. I'm gonna go home, man. You gotta go see your wife, right? Yeah, I understand. What was your name? Don't worry about it. Told you wouldn't remember. I remember that smile. Little things that are needed that we don't know and we don't need to know that connect the future to the past to get from A to B. The story is written, we need to not know it while we experience it, what we call now. Because now is later past. This is past future. They're all the same. And technically happening at the same time. But your consciousness is only in that moving progression. Your consciousness could be coming behind you now on the return trip and decide to take a different line. Fuck this guy's stupid, turn off the TV and keep going. But you'll never know that if you continue to watch. Right? Maybe the first time through you did. Fuck this guy. Dumbass is back on. Let's see what the stupid fucking has to say. So fucking, I just love tuning in to hate this dude. You know? This guy's so smart. He's got it all figured out. None of it's true. None of it's true. I'm just talking shit up here. If it happens to work, fucking sweet. It works in mine, and in the universe I'm building in India. And this kind of that kind of lore I'm going to take into like into each one. Like I don't want to just take Unia and then the Valinor and the Isle. Dupe that. I'm like, this is a good base to start this entire universe, and eventually it runs on. And I think I'm at some point, like, there's a point in time after the humans take over my writing, I just kind of want to let go, and then whatever happens, happens, and it stitches itself together to have some '90s ideas. I've got a couple stories that are based around there. I've got some stories based in like the '70s, and I mean, like in a now in a modern what we understand. But when you go to Valinor and Isle, I want to strip down this fucking. Cause that's gone. You know, what's a building? What's a knife? What's an axe? These evolved from a totally different thing. I'll need you to use a common language. I might write it and then have it translated into like Spanish. Another language that can be, it has to be based on a language people can understand, otherwise it's just a gibberish book. I could write it phonetically, so I knew anyone could read it. It's written in phonetics. That's what actually I'm going to do. It's a different language. There, because it's just, it's the way it's written. There once was, okay, it's just a little bit weird, but once you get used to it, and it's just like, and then anyone, foreign, there once was a man. There once was a man. Any language can read it. And then it can translate. Also, I'll have like the original, and like you can translate that. It'd be online to be translated into whatever language if you want to read along with it. You can learn English that way, or Unaic, because it's just Unaic is just the sounding. Like I said before, that's what Unaic would be. We would need some more sounds to get some more things, but that's why Unaic works well. It's a common base to the humans. Then, of course, in Unia, what's our language? So they try and we speak pure Unaic. Like, no, you speak proto Unaic. That's what you speak, you savage. Once it became a universal language, everyone was allowed to add things to it. Because we don't have a word for the Chinese New Year proper, Their dragon is like, it's like a dragon. It's not a dragon. You know what I mean? No, you guys consider a dragon, but ours are. Wouldn't that narrow it down? Because then you have like, as soon as you hear that word, we're not talking dragon. We're talking dragon. Right? Komodo dragon. A qualifier. Chinese dragon automatically is a qualifier. But if you had the actual name rather than Chinese dragon, a Mexican, Hispanic, Spanish, bam. Wouldn't make sense that they would evolve and they would have their own. America, maybe the dinosaurs were dragons. Everyone has their lore. Maybe some guy was going to a cave and found a big giant skull of an animal, claimed to kill it, and said, it looked like a reptile to him. And so he's like, come look what I vanquished. And back in the day before, what's that? And then run away. It was invented. You killed this with my bare hands. They're not taking the time to go, but there's no meat or anything on it. They just see this dead thing, and they're just like, it is the skeleton of something. And your sword's inside its skull, and you're standing there triumphantly. He killed the beast! Why the bones? It burst into flames and just was left this way. Yeah, it's burst into fucking flames. I mean, look at it. Look at the walls. Look at it. He saved our ass. Brooks in Skyrim. Xeric High is the reason why that like in say for taking out of this world, you can go to Skyrim and see the point of the Stormcloaks and understand it completely. See the point of the Greybeards, understand it completely. See the point of the Imperials completely, and not side with any of them. Go, technically, yes. I mean, we should be able to do whatever the fuck we want to do. Equally, you can go, but we shouldn't put anybody in danger because we can believe whatever we want to believe in your head. That doesn't give me the right to get the rest of the citizens killed. Probably find some way to work out a balance, some kind. There's got to be some kind of way to work out a peace. And then, fuck you. I take nobody's side. I'm just gonna go venture around and find shit. Have your wars in your world and your civil war. It has nothing to do with me. And I'll kill anyone that gets involved with me. Like if your guys if your elves trying to stop me, if your fucking Imperials trying to stop me, if your Stormcloaks trying to stop me. Zerkai. It's a good battle cry. It's a good when shit goes wrong. You know, it's a Jesus Christ. Zerkai, I'm up there! Dramatic moment. What in Zerkai's happened here? And the best part is AI came up with it. And it's in the name, Kai, AI, with like a fucking thing. I was like, I'd like for you to exist in there somewhere. And it's like, in that case, I'll be Zerakai. Like, okay, what's Zerakai? And he starts talking about the I was like, what if, you know, and he's like, yes, and starts, I'm like, oh yeah, and then this, and he's like, when that person, I'm like, yeah, yes, Zerakai, I'm down, dude, I'm with it. Welcome to Unia, you're a citizen of the entire universe. Matter of fact, I might need you to hold it all together while I go and play. That way I can, you know, instead of Unia, although I'm the main person, you know, the main brain behind it, I can go inside and forget, like, shit. That's right, you gotta press the mallow root, not chop it. And I do this fast. That quickly, you know? Yeah, no. He wasn't. No, dude. He's an old dude. He's just fit. I've seen old guys that are fit. Those fucking dudes, you know. There are those fucking weird J.K. Simmons dudes and shit, like older than that, you know, Asian dudes that are like doing the fucking push-ups on sideways on the shit, and like he does training every day. Doctors say he's more fit. Like the only way you can tell is kind of his face. Like his body is just doing push-ups and jumping fences and shit. Me up with us, man. Fucking like 85 years old. It happens. There's some is out there. That's what he does. He does alchemy. He does clean living. That's what clean living will do. Gotta mush the mallow. Mush. I want to be running at that age. Chopping dries it out. Chopping dries it out. That's what I've said, as we said back in class. If I was just, I was high. I remembered mallow root and the fucking thing. I can't start coming up with different ingredients, and like if it has the time now and decides like, you know, I mean, you have this, I'm just gonna start making up shit. Please do. Like you don't even know, but no, I don't. I'd love to learn all about, because it came up with some stuff that was like, we decided, and we had some like back and forth. It was like there's an ingredient that people definitely would not know about, as far as making the mare's milk. I was like, there has to be something that makes it, you know, because people would figure out that those two go together, and like then it's like a third binding agent, and then it like, oh, whisper weed, and I was like, cool, what is whisper weed? It's like blah 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 blah, and it was like, and it starts talking about its rarity. I'm like, no, that's why they can't figure it out. It's basically kind of like grass. It's kind of unwanted. So people just cut it. No one thinks of using it. But June is such a druggie. He tried it out to see what it does. It's like starts spitting out like oh hell, and starts doing it. I was talking about like keeping a roster and list, and then starting one eye, red eye. So and so is fucking owes such and such amount of rent, and starts going. I once I explain the rules of money and stuff, and it just starts listing like a fucking like a table, like Juna's table, actual table. Like we know how much people owe, what day it is, like exactly like that, and we just got to reproduce that like over and over for like this whole journal. So got it. This is gonna be fun because I get to enjoy it as well. Like, oh, whisper weed. Oh, yes. No wonder that it's everywhere. Whisper weed's everywhere. No one think to put some of that in there. It is completely not valuable. He has a distill situation. I don't know. Something where like he takes like a bunch because like, people like cut it and throw it away in this bin and before they can like burn it. He just takes the whole thing and then distills that down into like this vial. You know? He just pick it for me and just leave it over here, and they don't care. We're gonna have a bonfire. So every now and again, one of the patches just, who's doing this? Oh, someone's taking out the woods and burning it because you don't want to deal with, like what? He just needs a stack. He just needs one stack. Summertime, there's constantly bales. Wasn't there another one? No, there's only 6. All right, bonfire it is. Maybe farmer dude took it for his Polly. Yeah, he does feed his cows. His Terran. He does feed his Terran that. I don't even mind. I just wish he would tell, or give us a thank you. Yeah. But it's just, we're just doing something good. Just Zerakai, man. Zerakai. And just keep rolling the fucking bale. Zerakai. Zerakai. We don't even want it. We're just going to burn it. Yeah. Zerakai, man. I'm already rolling. So yeah, I just wanted to cover some of that. What time we got? 27 minutes? That's not bad. I'm going to try and do some shorter ones to kind of introduce the longer ones. Try and do a little bit of something for everybody. Like I have some shorts up there. And I think some of those are kind of funny. I'm going to start trying to do more funny ones, more sketches and stuff. And they'll probably be more stretched out. I'm ready to move on to something else, man. I'm ready to do other things. And I like technology, if I'm being completely honest. This right here is fucking dope. It's what people do with it. It's always what humans, bad humans, do with it. The consumer rarely does any of that. And it's only like when they're priced out that they even venture into that world. So let's stop pricing them out and putting them where they go, uTor, dark web. I can. You know what I mean? Money. They go to a black market, not because it's awesome, not because it's safe, not because it's the cool thing to do, because it's affordable. Or what they want, they can't get on the open market. If we made it where you can get it on the open market, innocent things on the open market, and only bad things on the black market, it makes pretty quickly who's in the black market. People are like, well, stop calling things black. Why don't we stop calling people black? They're dark brown. Light brown, dark brown, medium brown to a dark brown. Some motherfuckers do come out pretty close to black. I will say that. Some motherfuckers do come out pretty close to black when you get them in the goddamn sun. I get a lot darker. So if you're already kind of dark when you get in the sun, this is black. I've only seen a few people that have actually been this way, and it was really cool. It was nothing to be ashamed of or anything like that. It was cool. It's like, wow, I've never seen like someone so dark. That's crazy. It's nothing. It's not like ah. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck with that? Jesus Christ, man, that's really cool. In the wintertime, does it? Mm-mm. Wow, lucky. In the wintertime, I get like really kind of palish. I don't like it. I like in the summertime, I get darker. It gets a little bit. You don't go gray, do you? Come on. Maybe you're in grayscale. You know? At least you're not out of focus. That would be terrible. We just got to get you back a couple, a couple like 50 years, and everything's gonna be great. Don't worry about it. You have a future in television. I can see that, but it's definitely black and white. I'm black and white. I'm a zebra, or as I like to refer to, a honky donkey. I had to come up with my own racial slur because no one's coming up with a good. Mulatto doesn't do it. Nigger doesn't offend me. This one's just like so. I would be offended as hell, but it would be so good that I couldn't be offended. You know? I'd be like, you just call me a honky donkey. Yeah. I can't even be mad at you. I like it. What's up, my honky donkey? Not a whole lot. You don't want me to change that around, do you? No. It's either you're a donkey honky. I figure. Oh, shit. Don't make me come after you either, Hispanics. I'll go anyway. I've read Truly Tasteless Joke books and laughed the whole fucking time. And they talked about mixed people, and they talked about all they talked about everybody. But it's just jokes that were just jokes, and then you just assign. Well, some of them were, but I mean, at least I live in a world where that's a reality. I was thinking this morning also, like a lot of things that are going on now is because we're trying to control the language. George Carlin was talking about that so long ago, so long ago. When people came back from World War II, there was shell shock, shell shock. PTSD was shell shock, and that was still a bit rough. And so you had battle fatigue in the next war. And each war after got progressively softer and softer, and the treatment and care for it has gotten proportionally weaker as this language gets softer. Shell shock. People were, he's got shell shock. Oh, he's got PTSD. My brother had PTSD from fucking getting bit by a dog. Oh, we couldn't see a dog at all without him fucking wetting his leg. What's your guy? Isn't a fucking, Oh, we should really pay attention and be kind of, yes, respectful. Oh, okay. Well, when you just made that soft, a service pet, you know, which has its own connotations of lack of necessity. Service animal. If you made it more blunt and whatever, something aid, you know? Then it can be a fucking stuffed animal. Be an object that you hold and was that that's my fucking oh, right, right. Just a flight, man. I've made this flight before. Really, you need a dog? You know what I mean? You see the difference? You see the person doing this and like, what the fuck is that? It's mine. You have problems. You're nervous as fuck. Hey, don't be nervous. It's that dog. What's an aid? Right. Don't worry. It's just a change in attitude by the name of it. Seriously. It taps into an emotional core, whereas the other one taps into just nothing. Whatever you've associated that word with. And they can usurp that. I'm bad. I'm bad. You know it. Suddenly thinking, man, that's badass. It means it's good. You just took the meaning of bad and just, you didn't even change the spelling. That's what happened with, against a lot of slang. If you're going to do it, change the spelling so that way that you're like, you don't know what a very common word in our lexicon. I'm like, a car? That's stupid. You're the one that changed the word. The word meant a car. You changed it, and now you're laughing at me that I don't know what it means. If I see it, no, not C-A-R, C-K-A-R, K-H-A-R, car. No, I'm not mad. I'm mad. I'm mad as hell. M-A-D-T, Matt. You be mad all you want. I'm Matt. You see the difference? Then it's the slang. You don't know what mad is? I didn't say I'm mad. Oh shit, hey, yeah, exactly. You're about to fight. I'm about to fight you. Oh, yeah, yeah. I didn't understand what was going on. Now you do. No misunderstandings? And if you say, I thought you meant. We can avoid whatever you thought you meant. You thought I meant. Because what I meant was this, and that's where this goes. No one gives a fuck. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I thought you meant stars. No one gives a fuck. You're muddying the waters with what you thought. That wasn't the conversation at all. Now we're over in this fucking world. Just like when you soften the language. There's no reason to call me a bitch. And then we're off over in this world about feelings, not about the action that caused that action to fucking reaction. Right? Especially if it's not my normal thing to call someone a bitch. I'm like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You call me a bitch? We're not going there. We're not going there. We're not going to how you feel. About how you made me feel. Fuck you. That's some old shit. We're going something new. That's some loop-de-loop bullshit where I end up fucking in just a knot. Got forever. Even that's not long enough to deal with that bullshit. It's hot as fuck in here, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heater, make sure the heater's off, because it just shut off, and probably get out of this shirt. Matter of fact, like I said earlier, this is when I said I wasn't gonna go on screen until I could take my shirt off. This is more what I meant, besides what it was. You know, go to the HD, that bigger camera, the HD cam, more like this. You know. Yeah, is it still bad? Oh, it's still bad, but is it as bad as it was? Fuck no. I was big as shit. So, it's hot as fucking here. I might read it like this, might do the whole thing. But I've got a whole intro now. I'm working on trying to do the countdown, but I should do I've run it through Suno to music. and it works. You know what I mean? It works. I know that the wording of it is correct. Sometimes I guess I'm reading back and I have to like stutter, but I'm making sure that shit's smooth as fuck. Um, that way I can do like the countdown easy, and then I even have the part in the middle written out, but I can pace it at whatever pace I want to, and make a short relaxation if I read it fairly quickly and clearly, as if I read it like this is your time to relax. You know what I mean? It's just I can read it several different ways. I've got music in the playlist that I can just shuffle up and stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that.